So this is one of them stories, right, where it got a part 1 and it got a part 2. I already have the part 2, so you guys don't have to wait for too long. I'm gonna maybe put that out in a day or two whenever I get a chance. But this is the part 1, okay? The topic is story time part 1, confronting the girl who gave him herpes. Interesting. Let's get into it.
Courage to confront the girl who gave me herpes after running into this girl for the 3rd time, you hear me? But before I even get all into that, I gotta take y'all back to square one, you feel me? So look, this is a girl who I used to always see out, you feel me? And I flirt with her, and she'd flirt with me back a little bit, but she'd never like really give me play, you know what I'm saying? It's like she'd downplay me a little
Never
bit.
gave you pom pom.
Feel me? So I kind of like that, you know, and it kept me like, you know, attracted to her, you feel me? But
my boy liked to chase.
One day we eventually switched numbers and got to know each other, right? So the day I went over her house was the day before I had to go on tour. For those who don't know, I'm an artist out of the city of Detroit. And before I even get to her house, I'm telling my homeboy, you know, about her, because my homeboy was fucking with her cousin at the time. So before I leave out, he asked me, do I want a condom? And I'm like, no, I like this girl. I ain't even trying to fuck. Feel me? I didn't even take the condom. I'm straight. I get there, we kicking it, great night. We get through the whole night without having sex because I didn't want to have sex. Like, I really like this girl. It's
the first time I ever heard a man say, I didn't want to have sex. I really like the girl. It's usually like, I want to fuck the shit out of her because I really like this bitch. What the fuck?
Didn't bring no condom, so I didn't plan on having sex with her. And I'm very protective of myself. Like, I'm not just going to enter anybody. You feel me? So we get through the whole night and...
But then you caught herpes. What? Bro, make it make sense.
That morning when we wake up, she just looking too good not to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an eater. I can't eat.
Man wanted breakfast in bed.
Y'all likes to eat. And so I start eating that thing and she was letting me. And you know, just imagine like a girl you been, feeling for the longest and she just lets you eat that thing.
You eating that thing with the passion.
I never entered her because I ain't had no condom. You feel me? Now look, I was never educated on herpes. I never knew that you could actually get herpes through oral sex. I thought herpes only came from like if you having actual sex. You feel me? So I'm not thinking nothing of it. You feel me?
That's crazy.
What made me get tested was that when I was pissing, I was having blockage, meaning like it took me like 5-10 seconds to piss. I wasn't burning. I didn't have any outbreaks. I wasn't having any symptoms for real other than I couldn't piss when I whipped my thing out. You know, that was discomforting to me. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So I had to go figure that out, like what's going on. I go to the doctors, I gotta wait for the test results. By the time they call me, I'm all the way in Florida and I'm in a car with a bunch of people, right? I get a call, I don't know who it is. I get a call and they like, yo.
And imagine they put him on speaker. He's in a car with like 6 of his people just calling to let you know that you have herpes, man. All right, have a good day. Take care.
Yo, is this so-and-so? I'm like, yep. And they told me that I had herpes and nigga, I shut down. I was in front of everybody, but I couldn't cry. I wanted to cry so bad.
He jumped out the car.
I couldn't cry because I was in front of everybody, but my whole life just shattered. I just felt the weirdest. You know what I'm saying? And so at the time, I've been done with this girl. I didn't even think about this girl because I'm in a whole nother relationship.
Bruh, every time you see outbreak, you gonna think about this bitch, bruh. Every time.
I'm faithful. Like, this is my first relationship where I'm faithful. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm thinking...
He's bragging about that shit too. It's my first relationship I'm faithful. And guess what? Bam! She got you, bro.
Thinking that the girl that I'm with, I'm thinking that she gave me herpes. I'm not even thinking about this girl. You feel me? So I call her immediately. Like, yo, go get tested. I just got a call from my doctor. So she go get tested. She frantic. She went right away. You feel me? She go get tested. She good. So I'm like, dog, who the fuck gave it to me? Again, I'm not even thinking about this girl. I call my MILF. She get tested right away. Send me her results back. I'm like, damn, where the fuck I get this shit from? So at this moment, I don't even know where it came from, but I was just hoping that my girl stay with me. And sure enough, she did stay with me. And we worked through it. And she never contracted herpes. You feel me? I've never passed it to any of my partners, right? Later down the line, I'm in the car with my homeboy. And he like, hey, man, you know that one girl you was fucking with? You might want to go get tested. So-and-so, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, oh, that must have been where I got it from. Now, mind you, he don't know that I got herpes because, nigga, I'm scared to tell anybody. You feel me? So in my head, I'm like, damn, that's the bitch who gave me herpes. So now I'm like heated all over again because now I got to, you feel what I'm saying? But I'm so insecure at the moment that I can't even confront her. So fast forward, me and my girl break up after 2 years, you know what I'm saying? And I finally have to really deal with the stigma. I finally have to deal with her.
Okay, how you gonna be in a relationship, right? And then the person you in a relationship calls you and tells you, yo, I got herpes, and you still stayed in the relationship. Nah, man, listen. I'm gonna go and get myself checked right away, of course. After that, there is no relationship. You didn't pass it to me yet. What if you pass it to me in 2 months?
Herpes. I'm still not having outbreaks. I still haven't transferred it to my girl. But now I have to deal with the fact that I'm not in a relationship and I'm gonna have to end up telling somebody. You feel?
But yo, sometimes you can transfer the herpes and you don't have no symptoms. So if you have herpes and you fucking with somebody raw, I'm sure you transferring herpes, and herpes stays in your body forever. And sometimes these STDs, right, don't have symptoms forever. You can always have it in your system, but it won't show.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm scared. I'm terrified. I don't know what this is like. So later down the line, I was having sex with women and I wasn't disclosing, but I also wasn't transferring it. So nobody ever came back to me like, oh, you gave me none of that shit. All my women were clean. But I didn't want to be a liar anymore. So I thought to myself, like, one day, I'm like, you know what? I'm so real in my music. You know, why can't I be real about this? Like, I'm not all the way a real nigga if I can't say this shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm standing on 10 about this shit. So,
but how you gonna like tell somebody this after you had sex with them already? That don't make you a real one if you are telling somebody after you hit it. Nah, man. You should have talked to them before you even hit it for the first time. Come on, man. Shout out to my homegirl, man, Tori Experience in the comment section. Appreciate you for tuning in.
I had built myself all the way up. Like, you know what? I'm gonna put it in a song. That's how I'm gonna disclose to the whole world. I'm gonna put it in my song. Look up Fool Boy Marley herpes disclosure. But look though, now before I even put the song out though, I forgot about this.
Yo, imagine like you're riding with your homegirl or whatever, your homeboy, and next songs come on and it's showing herpes disclosure is the name of the track, yo. What the fuck? What's wrong with your fucking music taste, bro? You were just good last week. What's next week? Like HIV fucking treatment? That's a next fucking track? Chlamydia mixtape?
I saw her on 2 separate occasions, but I wasn't mentally there. Like, I wasn't strong. I was insecure at the time when I saw her. So the first time I saw her at this bar, I think bar 7 is somewhere in Southfield. And she at the bar, she by herself. I'm with a group of people. We lock eyes. She see me and she instantly turn away. So I'm like, ooh, she had to give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no way she just turned like that. Like, look at me and then, you feel what I'm saying? Hey, I put my head down too. So now the second time I see her, I'm entering another bar. This girl just had all the bars. God damn. I'm entering and she coming out and she with her homegirl. Now remind you, I'm an artist in the city of Detroit. I'm pretty, you feel me? I'm pretty popular. Yeah, you gonna know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to toot my own horn, but especially like if you in the music scene in Detroit, you know who Fool Boy is. You get what I'm saying? So she with her friend acknowledged me. She like, girl, that's Fool Boy Marley. And I hear her. And I look, and she right next to the girl who I know gave me herpes. You feel me? The girl don't say nothing. She turn her head, don't acknowledge me, don't even say nothing.
Bro, if I was it, I would have, you know what I'm saying, screamed that shit across the place. Like, yeah, you gave me herpes. The whole party stops. You know what I'm saying? DJ go like, oh, what?
To her girl, she just quiet. Feel me? And guess what? I'm quiet too because I'm still insecure at this time. So now we get to where I start, I want to put it in my music, right? Like I told y'all, like, I'm like, yo,
he want to transfer the herpes into the music. Okay.
I'm too real for this shit. Like, ain't no way I'm about to keep making all these songs.
Man, you ain't gotta be this real to like disclose you have herpes, bro. Yo, if I'm listening to my favorite rapper and he tells me on the track that he got herpes and shit, hey man, he ain't my favorite rapper no more, bro. I ain't trying to play that shit in my whip. Nah, I got kids in the back.
Talking about this and that, but I can't talk about my herpes diagnosis. You get what I'm saying? So let me get on out here and do my one too. I make the herpes disclosure video. I drop it, and I finally have the nerve to DM her, right? So I
wonder what was the cover of the song, right? Herpes disclosure. The cover was like white bumps on the skin, looking like ingrown hair, but you know what it is.
I'm this girl on my main page, right? And I'm very nice. I'm not attacking her because At this point, I understand that I'm really accountable. I'm a grown ass man. I decided to have oral sex with her without
You were hungry in the morning, man. You wanted a breakfast in bed.
asking for test results. So I'm not even mad at her. I'm not even tripping. I'm more so understanding of her. You know what I'm saying? Because I was having sex too without disclosing to people. So I'm more approaching her in an understanding way. Like, listen, love, I know that you have herpes and da 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 da, and I contracted it from you. I just want you to know I'm not mad at you. I got nothing but love for you, you know, and if you just ever want to talk and got to get it off your chest or whatever, like, I'm here for you. She wasn't trying to hear that shit. She blocked me. So what I do is I go on my other page, my other music page. I DM her again. Da 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 da. I'm not cussing her out. I'm not shaming her or nothing like that. I'm trying to be nice because I know what it's like to live with that shit and be faced with the stigma. She blocked me again, right? So in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, she gave me herpes, because ain't no way. Like, if a motherfucker DMing me and telling me this and that, I'm going, and I didn't give it to him and I don't have herpes, nigga, I'm gonna straight cut it to you. What the fuck is you talking about, Willis? You better get on with that. You got that shit from somewhere else. But she ain't do that. She just instantly blocked me because she already knew what time it was. So at this time, you know, I'm comfortable. You feel me? I'm not insecure at all. Nobody could tell me nothing. I didn't went public. I realized everybody and their mama got herpes. You feel me? So I'm feeling good. So I made a promise to myself. I said, next time I see this girl, I'm going to confront her. You feel me? Like I would my ops, because she's an op at this point. You feel me? A lion ass op at that. So stay tuned for part 2, because this is the moment where I finally see her for the 3rd time and my confidence up to par. Yeah, and I'm ready to say whatever I gotta say. I don't even know what I want to say, but I want to say something. You know what I'm saying? All I know is that y'all can't break me no more. You know, it's nothing that you could possibly say to make me feel less of myself. I had started realizing, like, dang, everybody affected by the stigma. They don't even know what herpes is for real. They don't know about
It's an STD that never leaves your body, and it's nasty.
the virus. They know about the stigma, you know? And they only just project how they would feel about themselves onto me. So I was ready. Let's go.
Listen, man, fellas, you gotta be careful out there, man. You know what I mean? If you don't know somebody and you just met, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, chill out on the skin to skin, you know what I'm saying? Like, they even have condoms for mouth, I heard. I never seen one before, but I've heard they have condom for your tongue. I don't know, man, how that shit works. Imagine yourself fucking putting a condom on your tongue and somebody else walks in. I don't know. Unless you actually like dating the girl. I'm just saying, man. Keep it clean. You don't gotta respect your body. But listen, there's a part 2 of this video that I gotta put out. Probably do it tomorrow. And if I don't put it out tomorrow, because I gotta go to work and I gotta, you know, edit the video and shit. If I don't put it out tomorrow, okay, I'm gonna put it on Tuesday. Alright? So hang tight. That's why you should subscribe, because I'm bringing these type of stories, you know what I'm saying, with part 1, part 2, and there's another part to this story, okay, after the part 2. So trust me, you want to subscribe, like the video, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. All right, peace and love.